Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna solve all the web challenges from UDCTF aka BlueHens CTF. So there are 6 challenges from web category and let's start at the easy ones. So the initial one we are going to solve is the Just Cat the Flask 1 out of 2 challenge. So let's open it up. So in the URL we can see that it is telling greetings hacker, and in the page also we can see it is telling hello hackers, which means that whatever name is there after greeting we will get it in the page also. So it may be SSTI as it is based on Flask framework. So let's try it. As we know that the template engine used in Flask is Jinja 2, we can use the basic attack that is 7x7 and we'll see what will happen. So we can see that in place of showing curly braces 7x7, it is showing 49, which means that whatever vulnerability which we have expected is there. So we'll try to exploit this vulnerability in order to receive the flag. I'm gonna go to the payload all things GitHub repo and grab a payload and send it to the server. So the initial payload which we are going to try is to list all the files in the present directory. And we can see that there are multiple files present here along with the flag.txt in plain sight. So now I'm going to open that flag.txt and receive the flag. So that's it. We get the flag and we can submit this flag to get the points. So now let's open up the second challenge of the CTF. So they gave a URL. We can enter this URL and see what happens. So I also had a little trouble initially while understanding the challenge, but later I saw the hint in the challenge which shows this particular image. So in the URL after the flag, if you give the value of the particular flag which they are expecting, then it will return a value true, else it returns a value null. So you can give a partial flag also, but it should be correct. If you give a wrong value in place of a particular character, then you will get null value. So now let's try different possibilities. So I gave capital C, it gives true, and if I give something else like a small a or capital A, it gives us a null value, as you can see here. So once I understood the logic behind the challenge, I wrote a small script in Python and I gave all the uppercase and lowercase letters as possible values in the flag, but there was a small hiccup with that. And the hiccup was there were multiple special characters along with numbers in the flag. So only giving upper or lowercase letters was not an option for me. So I started giving different possible combinations. And after multiple network issues, I was able to get the flag finally. So let's get into the third challenge of the CTF, SQL for Dummies. So by looking at the title, I knew that it was SQLI, which is SQL injection. And we can see here that they gave the username as Rick James, and we should be able to log in as Rick James in order to get the flag. So let's open up the website. So here we can see that they are asking us for username and password. Let's enter the username as Rick James. And the password will be our basic SQLI payload, that is quote or 1 equals to 1 dash dash, which will comment out the remaining part. For you to say it, let me just change the type to text. So you can say it here over here. So once I try to log in using this particular pair of username and password, I'm getting close, but you are not Rick James. So after trying multiple payloads, my friend suggested me another payload. So when I tried that particular payload, I was able to get the flag, and here is the payload. And we can have anything in password. And here is our flag. Now let's get into the fourth challenge of the CTF, which is super admin. Once we open the website, we'll understand that this is a cookie challenge from the URL. So I opened this up in Burp. So the overview of the website is like this. We can either log in as user or as an admin, but admin doesn't work. We can only log in as an user. So once we click the user button, we'll be assigned a cookie and it is a JWT. When we try to go to the profile page, we'll be allowed and given flag only if we have admin cookie. But if we have user cookie, we'll be forbidden. Once I understood it was a JWT challenge, I started using multiple attacks related to JWT, like sending the data without signature and non-algorithm attacks, but none of these worked. As you can see, I am getting forbidden response. Then I understood that this is a weak signature challenge. So I copied up the JWT, pasted it in terminal and used hashcat to brute force the secret. And here is how I did it. As you can see here, hashcat was finally able to find the secret which was used to sign the JWT in the word list. So now that we got our secret for the JWT, we must be able to change the JWT however we like. So here I am using jwt.io in order to change the name key in the JWT. So I have changed it to admin here and now I should be able to log in as admin by sending this cookie. As you can see here, I was able to get the flag finally. Now let's see the fifth challenge for the CTF. Why lie blind SQL? From the title of the challenge, we can directly tell that this is a blind SQLi, which is blind SQL injection. After seeing the code, I understood that this is an error-based blind SQLi because it is fetching the results but not showing us the results directly. Rather, it is showing us either a true or a false value. In this case, it is showing us good guess or nope values. We can also see that this is an SQLite database. I wrote a simple Python code which tries to find the table name in the database. So finally I was able to find the table name as secret. Well, now we have to find the column name. So I tried to guess it. Finally I was able to find that the column name is flag. Then I started to find the value in the column by using the same but a little different script. Initially I had all the special characters and the numbers in the script, but it was taking way too much time. So I narrowed it down to only upper and lower cases. And wherever the script is not able to find the character, it will keep a plus symbol. So at the end of this particular script, I was able to find this incomplete flag. Then I use this particular incomplete flag along with a new script which will run for special characters and numbers and was finally able to get the flag. Now let's see how to solve the final challenge of the CTF, just Cat the Flask 2 out of 2. This was the same website as the first part. This was also having SSTI and when you pass 7x7 payload, you will be getting 49. As I said, this was the second part of the challenge. I thought this was a debug console challenge and tried to find the pin of the console. But it was not. Rather, it was the same SSTI vulnerability, but a little bit different. I opened up the SumSucker credits directory which was not used in the first challenge, and I was able to find two files named password and shadow. From the description of the challenge, we can see that the password is the flag, and also we can see that the most important person's password is the flag. So I opened up the password file in the directory, but I was not able to find anything. So I opened up the shadow file. Here I was able to find the hash of the VIP. As mentioned, we wanted to find the password for the most important person, that is very important person, indirectly VVIP. So this is the hashcard command which I used. I used rocky.txt for the word list, and the rules file is the file which contains the syntax that is required for the password. So after the hashcard script has run, I was able to find the password, and that is our flag. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like, share and subscribe.